This is Rob Tubbett for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. Delighted to be joined by Kathy Duva here of Main Events. We're here following Sergey Kovalev, Canelo Alvarez's final press conference in Las Vegas. How are you, Kathy?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Very well. Talk to me about the fight. Sergey Kovalev defends his WBO light heavyweight title against Saul Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, it's going to be a tremendous fight. You have two legendary fighters. I think they're both going to be in the Hall of Fame someday, fighting each other. It doesn't get better than this.
Talk to me about your journey with Sergey. I mean, from the man who drew with Daniel Boone to where we are now. Just tell me, if you can, your journey you've been on with him throughout the years.
Well, I didn't know him when he drew with Daniel Boone. The first fight he did with us was the rematch with Daniel Boone, and we did that to test, to see if he'd gotten better, and if he truly was everything Agus was saying he was. And we put him in the ring that night and watched him just seek and destroy, and said, "Oh my God, this guy's special." And so we signed him right up, and he did everything we asked. He went over to the UK to fight Nathan Cleverly for very little money. Surprised absolutely everyone by coming home with the title, and ever since then, whatever he would ask me that night. He asked me, we were sitting there waiting to be interviewed by one of the British broadcasters, and I looked at him. I said, "This is it, your dream. You've reached your dream." He goes, "When do I unify?" And I said, all right. So then he unifies the title. The next morning, I see him and I tell him, "Oh, you've unified. You've reached." He says, "Yes. When can I be on pay-per-view?" And it's been like this. Every time he reaches one of these milestones, he just has another one, and that's part of what it takes to be great. It's never enough, and that's who he is. So when he hit some setbacks, he just reset, figured out what was wrong, fixed it, and we're here.
Boxing nowadays is kind of dominated by these Eastern European fighters, but really over the last decade it's been Sergey Kovalev, Gennady Golovkin have really been the flag bearers, certainly here in the United States. How big of an influence are Sergey and the likes of Golovkin on the Eastern European fights coming through today, and how much do they owe to those guys?
Well, they opened the door, because prior to that we worked with Tomas Ademic, who's also Eastern European, and he was on a big run. He was selling out arenas in Newark, New Jersey, and I still couldn't get him on TV unless he was the opponent. And I was told by people at HBO, well, we're not going to put him in, people won't come to see him. Well, we're selling out arenas with him. Clearly people are, well, now that's just here in Newark. And there was no way to get them to the TV people to get them to accept these guys. Golovkin and Sergey, they knocked down the door for everybody else, and now it's become commonplace.
This week, Sergey has said that this is the most difficult fight of his career, more difficult than Andre Ward. Why would you, or do you agree with that, and if so, why?
But certainly the most significant fight. I don't know that it'll be the most difficult. We're going to find that out when it's over, aren't we?
Okay, well, Kathy Duva, do appreciate your time. Thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.